Hello everybody, welcome to NityaCloudtech. In this video, we are going to learn how to get dynamic file names from source and load these files into destination. So let's say you have multiple files in your source and you need to import all these files dynamically and load it into the destination. So let's do practical on the same. Let me open the Azure Data Factory. Yes. For use cases, if you see under ETL container, we have this input folder and there are three different files: department, employee, source and employee. I want to load all these files into one another folder. We can create another on runtime and then load all these files into the into that another folder. So there may be more than three files as well here. Let's go into data factory and create new pipeline. And okay, now let me get metadata activity data set. I have to configure that data set, that input folder, and new Azure blob storage delimited source, yes, input dynamic source, and then new subscription. First storage account is my storage account name. Create. And then I'm pointing to this ETL and this input folder. Okay. Now let me take one important property of get metadata, that is child items. The child items, basically it will return all the files which are coming under the input folder. So get metadata is a activity which help to provide the folder information. So there are different options as well: exist, dynamic content, and there are other more. So let's work on this child item in this case. So yes, now it will contain all the files. Let me take another for each to execute files one by one. Connect this. Okay. Hmm. I include dynamic content. So basically I need here get metadata activity along with the child items dot child items. So basically child items will hold all the name and id. It will hold in the JSON format. I will show you when I will debug this. Okay, so let me debug. Okay, first I will configure this for each activity and yes. Okay. Now I have to take copy data. Okay, now again in copy data I need to configure the path. input copy dynamic. Okay, here the input sources APM input. Okay, we get the file from for each loop one by one. So here, uh, let me create one parameter file name and call this parameter here. Okay, now this is set. Now I need to set the file name here. So I will click here and dynamic, and if you see this for each, so there is, it will return the item. Item means it will return the file one by one. So I need name of file, item dot name. Yeah, this is all set. Now I need to set sync. So let's create destination part. CSV. Call this. We can call it output destination of dynamic file, and then new. Create container. We can use ETL, and output will create dynamic file. Dynamic file. Okay. Yeah. So it is done. Because it is not available, we have to select none here. No. Now it is all set. So what we did, we have taken get metadata activity, and under get metadata activity we have chosen one item called child item, which will help you to load all the files, and it will return the result in JSON format. So that we are passing in the setting dot child items. Once it will pass here, then in child items there are two parameters, name and one other parameter, but we need to return the name only. Then that we are passing here in the item dot name. Let me publish this and we'll run this, and you can see there is no folder here. Once it is published, if I trigger this, there will be one folder created along with these three files. Yeah. So folder name is dynamic file. Dynamic file will create. So it is running now. It is succeed. So if you just refresh this, you will see the folder. See dynamic file along with these three files. Yeah. I hope you will understand. Thank you guys.